Hello, people of H&E Toys. Yes, I'm a bit late on this one. I apologise. But I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to use, 3 words that people always love to hear. Transforming. Train. Combiner. Do we need to say any more? Forgive me yet? Awesome. Let's go. This was in the recent SirToys unboxing I did on my channel. I say recent, it's probably about a month or so back. But it was a big one. It was 10 kilograms. It was a lot. And this is one of the things I didn't know I was going to get. And so we will look at this one. And this one. And this one. Now, a good friend of my channel, at least, I'm not sure what his affiliation with H&E Toys is, Ninja Bill. He actually got a set of this, which isn't quite as knocked off as this one. And unfortunately, before he could do the final combination, his broke on him. So I feel quite bad about that, and I have suggested if he sends it to me, I'll see if I can fix it. But we'll see how that works. It's very expensive to send things from America to the UK. So we'll see how we go. But I actually have a version of it now, somewhat further down the quality scale, but we'll get to it. So here we are. We'll get a quick size comparison. Hang on, without dropping things. There we go. Legacy drag strip. So these guys are easily Voyager to leader scale. Quite easily. Okay, pop him out of the way. Splendid. Okay, so we have an old-timey, possibly steam train. Little Back to the Future kind of looking thing, Back to the Future 3. It says in with a train in the middle. I assume it's supposed to be an A, I'm joking. But then it actually says Trin there. So I honestly don't know. So we've got some good English. We like English. It's got number 3 on it. No paint particularly to speak of. The windows aren't picked out or anything like that. There's no back. But I could do that myself if I cared. The wheels on all of these, it came with this cool Schward thing. That's quite good. But at the end, it's like a screwdriver. Yeah. And you can put it in there and tighten them up and unloosen them. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing, okay? But you can't actually use this in the robot mode as like a hand weapon. It's pointless other than doing that. So that can go away and never be seen again. But he looks alright. We'll put him over there. We'll have this one. Looks more like a metro, like a monorail kind of thing, Although it does say train on it, not Trin. So we're getting there. Like a subway or something like that. No, do we have subways over here? I don't know. It's got a 1 on it. This bumper's grey with Trin. And this is not painted. There are reasons for this, but, kind of gives the game away. Train again. It's alright. It's fine. It's nice and solid. I'll give it that. It's also the one without the screw-on wheels, although it has got these here. Oh, we'll get to that. We got this one, which is more of a slightly more updated than this one, but not much more. It's got number 2 on it. It's a frightful, I wouldn't say that's hotspot blue. It's a bit deeper than that. And yellow. It's not a pretty colour set, but it's still a train. Still got some little silver pick out, but no actual windows. Nothing at the back. And these definitely aren't hands. But it's fine. It's alright. What more are you expecting, okay? Now, of course, they transform individually. Alright. Which one do you want to see first? 3, 1, 2. Actually, you can't. I can't hear you, can I? So, I'll tell you what, we'll just start the same way I did. So, we get this one. Okay. Let's do the cheaty parts formery part. I'm not actually sure if you need to do this. I'll do it on this one, and there's a similar thing on the next one, so I'll try not to do it on that one. So you get this piece, and you slide it up, and there are these little hooks into these sliding grooves. So you take that off, over there. At which point, we get this whole piece here, with the wheels, wiggle it, and on joints here, rotate it down. That looks a bit unfortunate where it's positioned, doesn't it? We'll get to that. Okay, bring that down. Might as well separate them while we're at it. Get this piece, untab it from underneath here. It sort of grips, these sort of square pieces kind of go into these cutouts. And then we split all of this, which is a bit finicky to do because the plastic flexes a little bit, but you know, it's fine. And on the big obvious hinges, fold that all the way out to the side, and you should tab it in, but you can't, and I'll get to that. So we'll get to about there and we'll leave it. At this point, we'll get this front piece, and on the hinges here, fold that up there, and then we're going to fold so that this peg goes into that hole there, and I'm trying to do this so there's a bit more of a dramatic reveal. That's the head, at which point we untab these pieces, rotate them down, bring them into place, untab these pieces, rotate them down, and bring them into place. Now again, no, you can do it for this, and you can have him. This, I think you're supposed to fold up, or you can leave it down and look a bit unfortunate. But leave that up. And there he is. Look at this. I have no idea what that face is supposed to be. Not a clue. I don't know if they're supposed to be the eyes, or if they're supposed to be the eyes, or if that's supposed to be a bit that can fall down and make a mask. I have no idea. That face is so... I have no idea. I don't. I'm as confused as you are. There are just about fingers moulded in here. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a thumb. So you can go... Hello! But really difficult to do. But the point is he's kind of got arms. Legs are on the ball joints. There's a swivel. And the head will turn all the way around because it's only just about pegged in. So that's a thing, and it can be done. And if you don't want this lying around, you can, if you untab these slightly, just leave it on the back like that. And will he stand with all that? Yes, he will. Even with all that junk in the trunk. Okay, that's fine. We like that. Now let's try and transform this one, which is basically the same sort of thing, and not take this off. This is experiment. So we untab this. It's got these little pegs that go into some of the holes there. There's like 3 holes there. Rotate that down. That's all split. Untab the front piece from underneath. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this one's got 2 pegs on each side here. That go into, I'm guessing, these front 2. Then the pegs from the legs go into the back hole. Whereas that one just had sort of like square shapes that just sort of... It's fine. It's fine. We're going to leave that back on. We're going to separate this all the way down. Bring it out to the sides. This transforms slightly different. Fold this up. Bring this over. That hole onto that peg. No, I said leave that on for the transformation. Come on. Let's me try and peg that in. And then we rotate this out at that screw, straighten it out, and then turn that to make big shoulder pads. Look at that. Turn that, fold it down, straighten the elbow out, fold the unfortunate peg up, and look at that one's face. Ooh. I don't... See, the eyes and stuff kind of got a bit of a Batman vibe. You know, like the armoured Batman from, what, Batman vs Superman, something like that. And then he's got, like, a rebreather, a gas mask or something. Or, you know, if you're into certain BDSM or something, maybe some sort of ball gag. It's a bit unfortunate, that one. But again, you can leave the trim on the back. But again, he's got ball joints here. He's got these transformation hinges for a little bit of forward and back. He's actually got elbow. This on a ball joint, so you can rotate it in and out a bit. You can turn it. And ball joint here, and of course, it should have waist swivel, but it doesn't seem to want to work so well. I'm pretty sure it's there. It's fine. So he looks alright. Unfortunate colours and all the rest of it, but still, not too bad. Stand you over there. Can you stand on your own? Your feet are a little bit more questionable. Can you stand? Yeah. Can you? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's raise this up a little bit so you can actually see what's going on. Okay. And we'll show him at the back. And we'll lean him against that just because I don't want to fall over. He can stand, a bit wobbly. This guy. Okay. So what we're going to do is get this part that isn't painted and split it. Okay. And we want to wiggle it loose from here and here. There's a tab here that goes inside there. There's this tab that goes onto there. And, oh, my battery's about to die, so I need to be careful. There's this tab that goes in there. Okay. So we got that. Fold it all the way around. Stay. Hole, peg. Peg, hole. Rotate this piece down. Fold these little balls up so it exposes feet. Balls to feet. Separates, pegged there and there. At which point we can get in here, untab these grey pieces. They peg into holes there. Fold this over the top. Over the top. Bring these little bits down to be arms. Huzzah. Lift up this giant panel and pull out the head. And you can bring this down if you want. But for argument's... yeah, no, we'll leave it down. Now he is in remote mode. And he's a bit spindly, a bit overly chunky in the body. But he's not bad. There are these. These are basically guns, but I'll save them for the combined mode just for a bit more gravitas. Alright? So we'll raise this up a little bit more. We'll get you a size comparison. Legacy G-Axis. And he's about the size of... this is the shortest one. So yeah, they're all good Voyager to leader scale. Okay. Now we'll combine them. So I'm going to do this quickly. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pause and get the... No, I'm not. Forget it. It's not worth it. Right. I'm going to pop these off from there. And we'll do this quickly because most of this is getting back towards the train mode. So you've seen how it goes to the train mode. I'm going to try and do this quickly because my battery's dying. Because I are not smart. Fold all this up. Pegs, pegs, tabs, pegs. Go in there. You go here. No, hang on. I'm doing this wrong. Doing this wrong. Doing this wrong. Very, very wrong. Fold the arms up like that. Leave that folded up. Plug the legs together. Fold these so that the train bits go backwards. And fold down the unfortunate peg. Put that over there. And put that over there. Get this one, pop that off, put it there. Plug the legs together. Rotate the arms back. That peg, that hole. Into place. Into place. Fold down the unfortunate peg. There. That's those done. I don't know why I was sending them back to train mode. Get this, fold that out of the way. Get these. Kink them at the legs there. There's a black double hinge piece in there. Rotate the ball joint down. Kink. Ball joints. Fold that up for argument's sake. We're going to unpeg these. There's a peg there and it's on a ball joint here. Rotate that down so it's a bit more dramatic. Unpeg. I apologise for the light dying. I just wanted to trying to do this after work. Get all this done. Okay. Now we get the back piece of the trains. And there's a hole in the top. That hole will fit a ball joint. That ball joint. And that will go there. Come on. Now you see, this bit, which might have been steps to get into the back of the cab, actually becomes a toe. That's quite cool. Okay, so now he stands awkwardly. And then if we look here, there are these holes for the unfortunate pegs. So we plug those in there. And yes, I'll zoom out in a minute. I'm just getting this plugged together. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing at this point. I am not Russian. I am Lithuanian. Dolboyovish. Sorry, I work with a couple of Lithuanian guys. And there it is in its combined form. So let's bring this camera out a little bit. Oh. On the original version of this, there'd have been a normal face, and on the back of the head there'd have been a mask that folded over to be a bigger face for it. You can't really turn the heads around. It's a bit unfortunate, and because these pegs, the unfortunate pegs, are a little bit loose, you can't hold the arms out. But I might tighten those and see if I can fix them. But this is cool. There's G-Axis, there's Tigertron, there's Power of the Prime's Leader Class Prime. This thing's big, and it's dopey, and it's stupid, and it's silly, and it's exactly the kind of thing that everyone should want, especially from SirToys.com. I believe Anthony himself is now a fan of SirToys. After seeing me buying stuff from there for years, I think he's finally bought some stuff and is sold. So that's a good thing. I've made another convert to the army. But yeah, this thing's fantastic. Like, legitimately, it's so stupid and it's so funny. I'd like to have seen it with slightly better quality, but then I think, for me personally, it would lose a bit of the charm. I like them being stupid. It's kind of my thing. And I can always work on this. I can put paint. I can do whatever I want to it. So, that'll do me. I've got a scarper because I think it's getting on towards dinner time. So, I should be ugly. I should be wretched. And I shall see all of you in the next one. Feel free to donate. Feel free to go to PayPal, Patreon, all the rest. I've got tiers on Patreon now. There's like a $1 one. Anyone want to throw $1 a month at me? You won't notice it. I will. I'm going to go because that's shilling and I don't like doing that. Toodaloo!